For this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Good shot there. 13 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This really looks good.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Here we are at the second tee. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. A birdie putt awaits. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Looking at a par 5 here. Wow, that was just striped. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Not able to find the green in two, but a bold play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
And down it goes. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, Sevi would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. That's a high caliber shot. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, a lot of golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Going with a 3-wood here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Tracking. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Look, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Should find the green here. And he's safely on the green. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Starting to look really good.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Pretty good shot there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Big chance here. And he holds it. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Opting for the 3-wood. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Love it. Nicely hold for eagle.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That was special. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it, not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Yeah, quality shot, that. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole. Going with the 7.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Okay, that'll work.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. Currently 12 under for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Around 110 yards to go. Opting for the 9-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that was so close to going in. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Currently in first position. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Nicely done.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Wonderfully played. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That should find the fairway. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
And back to the course with the live action. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless. This one looking really good.
Super shot, that. And let's have another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now that finds him in first place. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Ouch, that hurts. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin.
Hello golf fans, Luke Elvey here, and I'm delighted to be joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem in the booth. And Beamer, the juices are flowing. This quest for the FedEx Cup has begun.
Tell you what, the folks at home are in for some kind of treat. The action out there has been sensational. Looking forward to seeing how this week shakes out.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently in a share of sixth. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Lovely effort that. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for a birdie run.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that one will play.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
So close to the eagle. Just a simple tap in for birdie.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And now at 3 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This one's for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. Well, that's an early statement right there. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, well done. From around 170 yards here.
Currently leading by 2.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Looking good. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut. Nice out the rough here.
That's well played. Pin high. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will move him to 6 under par.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. that's frustrating. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Nice little par putt here. These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, we'll take that. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Well struck. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Par putt coming up here. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
Handy effort, that one. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This for back-to-back birdies.
Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 8 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Choosing the 9-iron here. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Okay, time to return to the action. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. Now 5 shots up after that hole. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Setting up in the first cut.
almost went in. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging. He's affable. He looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Well hold.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Right up in the canopy of the trees.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure. The old hammer hands putt. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's got this for his part.
Good putt, that.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. That's nicely done. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Ooh, right by the hole.
Putting for birdie here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill. It's tracking.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in 2nd place.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. If you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
That was a gallant attempt. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.